Hi, Virgo. I missed you. This is your first half of December 2020 reading. Apologize for being late. My struggle is real. Anyway, thank you for being here. I don't think we're going to do this. Okay. So, if you need any information about readings, about booking a reading, that information is in the description box. There's links there. Okay, we're going to start with Perpetua. We're going to do that, and we're going to do one of these. This is the Whispers of the Ocean. Right, surrounded by prosperity. That is beautiful. Okay. And the third one, I think we're going to do this. Nature's Wisdom. You know, it's kind of funny. When you first get a deck, you're not always, it's like, well, I don't know about this deck, you know, especially Oracle cards and even Tarot. And all three of these decks, I've really loved it. This one, too, it's so simple. This Nature's Wisdom, so simple, but it's very introspective. I really like it. Really, the more I use it, the better I like it. So I have Frog leaping. Very nice. Okay, so we're going to start with Perpetua. She's She Who Aches. Sadness, solitude, silent withdrawal. So actually, I don't even need to read this. This one stayed in my mind really well. If you watch the daily channel message, this was a couple of days ago. This is about the sorrow that we've held on to. It does hold us back, and it isolates us. Maybe it's time to consider releasing it. It's time to get ourselves out of this cold place, you know, where we've been hiding, and it could be just a part of ourselves also. It's a place of feeling like a victim also. There are a couple questions they're asking me to ask you. You know what? This talks about freeing yourself by releasing the words that are racing in your mind. That needs to be spoken or said by me to you. Do not ignore offers of help and assistance. They may come from unexpected allies, faraway places, or even a close neighbor who's as chatty as a magpie. She has a magpie right there. Anyway, your sadness will be alleviated and you will begin to move forward if you share parts of yourself again. Soon you'll be able to look back at your footsteps in the snow and see how far you've come. So what is the root of this unhappiness? What have I done to begin to dispel my despair? What is one more thing I can do to feel better? Okay? So the next card we have is surrounded by prosperity. What a contrast, right? Your attention is being drawn to the infinite nature of reality. That which exists outside the known is beyond measure. Look at that turtle, and see the turtle and I forgot what kind of fish those are called. They're so cute. So when we're in that place of being, in that cold place of pain, we can't see anything but there's a lot of racing thoughts. There's prosperity in those thoughts. I mean, there's a lot of thoughts, an abundance of thoughts. Put it that way. And there's an abundance of feeling stuck. And in this picture, there is an abundance of cold, feeling cold. It feels cold there. Isolation. But this is abundance of color. Look at that. What's outside of what's known. All the things that we don't know may amaze, may inspire us more than we could imagine, right? Okay. So now let's look at this leaping frog. Frog leaping. I always want to say it the other way. Frog leaping. He's really cute. See how cute he is? Right there. These two cards compared to Perpetua are very abundant. Look at the frog to get you to the next phase of your journey. You have some obstacles to contend with, and you should take your best leap forward. Okay, sometimes you just need a leap, right? Your best leap. There was another message that was coming through, that's why I'm quiet, but it eluded me, so hopefully it'll come back. Okay, so I'm just going to ask for the message to come through here, this way. Let's look at Perpetua right now. Spirit, this one I need to read to you. It's really special. Really, really special. Sorry about the delay here. So this card represents Kingdom of the Self, okay? This represents you, whoever's listening to this reading. And they talk about that human beings contain all other kingdoms inside them, the air in their lungs, fire in the beat of their heart, earth in their bones, and water in their blood. Yet there is a fifth element that is none of those, or it's considered spirit. We can move within all these other kingdoms because we contain all of them inside of us, and spirit moves inside everything. There are ways to use this card. One is to always use it to represent the person listening. The second way is to shuffle in the deck and see where it turns up. In this case, you can ask the question, where does your unique light touch this situation? So I think it's in Perpetua. That was a little bit hard for me to read for some reason. But you've lost your spirit. Somehow your spirit has been lost in this place of, where the ache is, the pain is, okay? Quite interesting. There can be a sense of presence here. There is something special about you, your gift, your talent, and unique point of view that can especially influence a matter being asked about. So, why do you think that your spirit is being hidden in that pain? And somehow they're saying why did you hide it there? Well, I'll just leave that there for you, okay? The world. That's the ending. So the experience, did you feel like it ended something? And it was over? Something was over forever because this thing happened? With endings are new opportunities, prosperity, and moving forward. Okay, it is a call to leave this behind, to start walking forward. Okay? Five of Air put that fight down. Whatever ego has happened here, excuse me, Five of Air is about the fight. Reverse is about getting away from the battle, but it also was possibly a battle of ego, just to win. Somebody just wanted to win. Anybody that's fighting that fight never wins. They never win. They think they win, but they know later they didn't. They always know. No matter if they admit it to themselves or not, or anybody else, they always know. That's why they have to do what they do in their mind. I have to do this because some lame excuse of their own pain. I'm sorry, but that's just the way it is. And maybe that was a little bit of me and spirit there, but there's no excuse for certain things, and you know that. It wasn't because you were bad that bad things happened to you, unless you did those things. There's lessons there of not being in the same place over and over, not doing the same thing, expecting other things to happen. You know what I mean? But I don't feel like that's this situation so much. I believe it's just hard to leave that pain behind. And as a super sensitive person, I understand that. Sorry about my throat chakra. Okay, so let's look at surrounded by prosperity. So I have the Six of Earth here. How can there be prosperity when there's a reflection here of loss? Of loss and things being one-sided. Financial loss, somebody giving too much. If it was you that gave too much, you had it to give. Isn't that prosperity? If it was taken, then somebody else had the prosperity. It's still there, though, isn't it? Okay, just a minute. I have the Three of Water reversed. So this is overindulgence leading to... it's overindulgence. Let me put it that way. And it's leading to... This one reminds me of third parties. Yes, it does. Next card. Five of Fire, that's a Five of Wands reverse. This is getting past the competition, the chaos. Okay, so let's go back to prosperity. Lots of, lots of financial loss, lots of one-sidedness, third parties, and plenty of chaos. I'm just laughing because I'm feeling uncomfortable, Anyway. If there's a lot of prosperity there, there's a lot of prosperity up here in the positive side, okay? There's plenty of love. There's plenty of money. Because for somebody to take it, there's plenty of money, right? It's just... I know. It's been a rough little while for me being affected by the whole world situation. There is prosperity here. And it's important that we embrace that it's available. Doesn't matter how it looks. Doesn't matter. Okay? Because our minds are very powerful. And the truth is the truth anyway. Look around you. Somebody's got the prosperity. It's a time for... Which exists on the outside of what's known is beyond measure. Empress reversed. This distorted feminine energy. Empress is prosperous. Whether she is divine or distorted. Gaia is prosperous. The ocean is full of life. Still it is, okay? The earth is full of life still, okay? The Two of Fire says we need to choose what path we're going to be on. One of despair and not enough, or one of prosperity. Again, choices, It doesn't matter how it looks. I know. So let's talk about Leaping Frog. How do we get to this place of overcoming this stuff, okay? King of Earth, okay? King of Earth reversed is the big con. It's a person that we should be able to trust that we cannot, okay? It's a person that has an angle, always has. They say, come to me, I will protect you, and then they take from you, okay? So there's a realization of where we're at, maybe right now, okay? I have the 9 of Air. If we looked at it enough, okay, we're processing each painful thought, each nightmare, the thing that's keeping us up at night, seeing it for what it is, taking each thing, okay, that's what that must mean. I mean, looking at the truth is not easy. 6 of Air is needing to move to a better place, but being blocked from that, okay? 6 of Air is that leaving the toxic situation and going somewhere else. Still having difficulty taking that leap, right? That leap. Magician. Okay, and so Magician is about, well, reversed is about the, kind of like the Wizard of Oz, the wizard. How everybody thought he was great, but he was just a man with a con, okay? This is all about, I mean, this is everywhere in this reading. It's quite interesting that somebody is telling you there's not enough, and that's not true, okay? I don't know what this is in your specific situation, but it's not true. Okay. 7 Earth. This is no more investing. This is not a good investment. Okay, I'm going to stop there because I don't want to keep going down that path. We know that. I flip over something. What can I give Virgo right here to be able to shift this and allow them to take this leap of faith? Feels like it needs to come from your mind first. You have to free your mind first. Okay, let's see. That's what they're saying. The mind has to be freed first. Okay. Be curious and look deeper. Okay. Do your research. You guys are really good at research, detail-oriented with the Mercurial energy. Yeah, in fact, this is your card too. The Magician is your card, and it's also Gemini's card. So it's the details you haven't want to looked at that need to be looked at, Virgo. So I love you. This should not be anything new if it's resonating. Okay. How do you leave this behind? Start looking at the truth and what's really there. Okay. There's an abundance of information. Minimum. It's about the things you don't know, remember? Or the things you can't see. All right. Love you. Take care.